is going through the evolution of change. According to Darwin theory.
Evolution.
According to Darwin theory.
Welcome, chess collectors. Stefan here. This is another Chess Collector Hangout, the video podcast of the Chess Collective, where we delve into a great conversation with a fellow chess collector. This week, I had the pleasure of speaking with Stefan Kong, also known by the handle Chess Praxis. To this point, Stefan has the most extensive chess collection that I've ever seen. He owns over 600 chess sets from around the world. It would have been impossible to talk about all of his chess sets. We focused the conversation on chess sets from Latin America, his recent specialty. Although he owns 40 to 50 chess sets from just Latin America, we focused our conversation on his favorite chess sets from Brazil and Argentina. If you'd like to support these Chess Collector Hangouts, you could do so by subscribing to the channel. If you want to learn more about the conversation that I had with Stefan Kong or any of the prior Chess Collector Hangouts, be sure to visit the new website, thechesscollective.us, for the show notes. So why don't we just get into it? Here's the conversation I had with Stefan Kong.
My actual name is Stefan Kong. I use the handle name of Chess Praxis because in the beginning, when I started reading the first chess book that I borrowed from the library, was the Ninzowitsch, My System.
Right.
After, when I completed reading the book on My System by Ninzowitsch, then I went on to read a second book, which is called the Chess Praxis.
Yeah.
So in other words, Chess Praxis is concerning about practicing chess. So I use the handle Chess Praxis as a very simple thought. It's all related to chess. That's how I use the word Chess Praxis and the name of it, Chess Praxis, in my Facebook also. That's how I became known as Chess Praxis.
I read that book.
Yeah.
I read My System, and it came in two parts, right? So it took a long time for me to read that. It wasn't an easy book to read, but I definitely learned a lot.
And I have been collecting chess sets only in the year 1972. But way back in 1963, I really started playing chess. And also at the same time, I got my first chess sets, which my dad gave it to me on my birthday in 1963. A first Ladi set, which is a 3.75, a simple Ladi set for tournament play. So from then on, I'm very interested in chess. And then I start collecting one or two sets of chess pieces from the local vendors, which I bought it. And then as years goes by, I start collecting about 7 or 8 sets. Only recently in 2016 or 2017, when I features myself at Chess Praxis in my Facebook, Mike John Lazinski invited me into his forum. And so I started seriously in my chess collection. And my chess sets expanded exponentially. And from that day onwards, my accumulation getting more and more. It's a kind of habit, when you join and start to collecting it. Yeah. And initially, I started with the Staunton collections. Staunton chess sets, from London, Jaggers of London, and also Official Staunton and House of Staunton. Those basically the 1849, which is the gold standards from the Jaggers family, 1849. Then you got the Murphy series, and you have the Steiners series, and you have the Lasker series. It's only knights that depicts the order. And also you have the Leeches series, and so on and so forth. And then I went on to collect American chess sets, and also German chess sets, Soviet chess sets, until where I came to a saturation point in Soviet chess sets, and I started thinking of collecting Latin America. At that point in time, I only started collect my collection of Latin American chess sets only way back in year 2019, and from there on I collected quite a numbers, about 40 to 60 sets of it. And I already came to a saturation point again. I think I have to stop it at this point in time because I finding no more space for me. There's no more comfort
Yeah.
zone for me in the room, all over the
Yeah.
place. I have chairs, books, and clocks. Has really crowded my room, and my wife really start complaining. So from that on, I already stopped collection. I collected quite a large numbers of copies of it, including books and also some magazines. And also I used to play in the local tournament. In the early days, way back in 2008, 2009, I used to travel to Netherlands to play
Hmm.
chess, Holland. I also traveled to Germany to play chess. I also traveled to Philippines to play chess. I also traveled to Indonesia to play chess. And the last chess tournament I played was in Bangkok Open. That's where I met people like uh, Nigel Short. He used to travel there to play, and a
Oh,
couple of
wow.
a Russian grandmaster and some Indian grandmaster. They played
Hmm.
there. But yeah, so nice knowing them. Sometimes after the break, after the game, we have a break. We tend to meet, and we talk about chess.
What got you into collecting specifically Latin American chess sets?
Most of the chess collectors, concentrate on Staunton and also American chess sets. And in Latin America, there are not many copy of it which as popular as the Staunton chess sets. So I
Right.
started to learn about them, and I came across quite a number of rare sets, which is today, some of it are also Olympic set, especially in Brazil and also in Argentina. You know, that's how I came
Right.
across. But you got the Magistral in Argentina, the Magistral set. They came with a tower and a tower of a rope whereby the chess pieces are stored inside the tower. You know, I think when
Wow.
you I think I will start off with the Brazilian chess sets. Then after
Okay.
I will go to Argentina chess sets. Okay.
Okay.
So the first sets which I'm going to show is the 1970 Brazilian set. This is a 1970 style, which this set was actually belongs to uh, Fampianco. His actual handle name is called Winston Ferrara from Brazil. I got exchanged with some collections with him in order to exchange for these sets.
And how tall are the kings?
This king is about 4.5 inches tall, 4.5, and it's quite heavy, 4.5 inches, yeah.
Wow.
This is the queen, yeah. The queen at the top of the crown, the queen, you notice the queen, the top, instead of rounded off, she has
Yeah.
a cone, something like head onto the crown itself,
Yeah, it's like a cone with the little finial. That's beautiful. Yeah.
which is quite a different from some of the chess sets. And the base are quite broad, right?
Yeah, they look sturdy.
It's quite heavy. And I think this is made of a maple, or it could be a peach wood.
It seems heavy, so maybe it is a maple. And what
Yeah.
about the other one?
The other one, the other one I think is what they call it could be a rosewood.
Rosewood, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What size square would you play on that board?
This one I used to use a 2.35 square inch board. You know, the board should be at 2.35 inches or 2.4 inches. each square. Then you will be find that you just nicely space it out, but the board is rather big, you know.
Yeah, you definitely look like it needs a larger board for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And the bishops look like they also have a similar top to the queen.
This is the bishop.
Okay. Yeah, it's very interesting. I like the way the base is nice and wide on the bishop, but the middle is skinny, and it looks like it is
Yeah,
sturdy when you play with it.
yeah. And the knight is a typical of a Brazilian knight, you know. And I have a very old 1950 Brazilian set. Later I will show you the old vintage 1950, way back in 1950. And this is a rook.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Very nice. You said that is typical of a Brazilian knight. What would you say is typical of a Brazilian knight?
Most of the knights these are typical design of Brazilian. Now, in order to recognize whether is this a Brazilian set, you can notice the knights are actually like this in Brazil. So you know that these are Brazilian knights, you know.
Yeah, well, so when we see some other sets, we'll definitely compare.
It looks more like a dog or something like that, you know, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because the mouth is very like tall.
Yeah.
I like it.
And this is a typical pawn, nothing unusual, just a pawn itself. Okay, right now I will show you the 1950 old, very old chess sets. Okay, wait a minute. This is a vintage Brazilian set.
Okay.
It's a vintage set.
1950. Wow.
Yeah, I got it the bargain from eBay. Maybe about
Okay.
in 2017. I got
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Wow. Very nice. Yeah, it looks a little different as far as the top of the king.
This one is about 4 inch high. You know, 4 inches high.
You know what I'm noticing? I don't know if it's similar in the Brazilian sets, but it looks like the middle part is skinny
Yeah.
and the
You look
base is
the
wide.
knight are quite typical, right? Once you see the knight and you know, actually this is a yeah,
The mouth is tall.
yeah, correct.
It almost looks like, and it looks like a dog. You're right. It doesn't look like a horse. It looks
Yeah.
like a dog.
Not many people are interested in a Brazilian set, or not many people they are aware of Brazilian set. You know, they are also very worthy of their collections.
Right.
Capablanca is from Cuba.
Yeah, Capablanca was from Cuba. Yeah. He was a great player.
He used to travel to Brazil to play chess. Brazil, there's a famous chess club there where you can see Capablanca chess sets, chess tables. He used to frequent there, yeah, in his early days in Brazil and Argentina. Yeah,
Very nice. What are these pieces made from? What kind of wood do you think?
I don't know why wood is quite a. You look at the cross are different compared to the earlier one, right? The female.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like a cross.
Yeah,
It looks like like a shield or a yeah, and the knights are gorgeous. Kind of similar to the one before, but the collar on the bishop is very wide.
yeah, that's right.
Comes out really far. That's
And these are
nice.
the and these are the black pieces. These are actually they painted on, you know. I think it's painted on. It's not the black wood. They just painted on.
Oh, so you think it's like stained or painted or something?
Yeah,
Very nice. I like it. Very nice.
these are very old chess pieces, 1950.
Yeah.
These are only the oldest
Yeah.
I can get in 1950. The rest are, you know, interzonal tournament set and Olympiad set.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
I will show you another Gobert Brabranca set that I told you before. Okay, I'll show you. I've close to about 50 to 60 sets of Argentina and Brazilian sets, but I will feature only on the main sets. Otherwise, it will take a long time to finish all. If I were to show, it will take ages for the
Yeah, we wish we would be here for a long time.
yeah.
Okay, is this set also from Brazil?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. These are the current. Currently, they are selling in Brazil. It's quite a modern chess sets, but it's also use it for tournament play. You know, you look at the knight. Now the knight is different, right?
Yeah, the knight does look different because it does look different. Yeah, the snout is different. The body is wider.
I think the evolutions is going through the evolution of change according to Darwin theory.
Evolution.
According to Darwin theory.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the base looks like it got smaller.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it still heavy?
Yeah. In actual fact, it's quite good to play. It's quite good to play with it, you know, for blitz. Only selling in Brazil is still under production. The producer is by that Gobert. Yeah, Brabranca set.
I like it. And how about the queen?
Yeah, it's slim and it is different compared to the earlier set we have shown you. They are quite robust and big, you know. Now this one is slim.
Yeah, it is. The other one looked like a wide
Yeah, yeah.
flower on top. This one,
They have gone through the stages of change.
I
Yeah,
like it. Yeah,
and this is a bishop.
yeah. I like this style better than the earlier ones. What do you like better, the earlier style or the later style for Brazil?
It chess gone through many changes as time go by. You know, in order to to
Yeah,
to boost the sale, because sometimes, you know, like most of the chess industry in what they call in Argentina, they already ceased operation, no longer producing chess pieces anymore. So that's why most of the vintage sets right now is a collectible item. Soon this is also going to be a collectible item also right now. I have a very old 1960 Brabranca set also. There is some transition
hmm,
changes in the design as well, but not much of the design changes. But except that,
yeah.
you know, they have gone through some, maybe the knight have changed a little bit. You know, I can show you a very old Brabranca set. You hold on.
Okay, yeah, that would be great.
Look, this is a very old Brabranca set, and you look at the present one. The crown is bigger, but this one the crown is smaller.
Yeah,
You notice that?
yeah. The crown is
And and
smaller.
and on top of it there is a pin. Whereas this one there's no pin, and they're flattened 1, 2, 3, 4. This one also 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a pin.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Nice comparison.
there are changes, but not there isn't much changes as compared to most of the Brabranca set. You know, the black pieces. Yeah.
Okay, very. Wow, that's
This,
great. How's the weight?
the weight, yeah, it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy.
Yeah,
This I got it in the Brazilian chess club.
beautiful.
I got this through Brazilian chess club. Right now, the chess club, they're still carrying this to play in their chess club. It's a very old set, this one. This is a Brazilian tournament set, actually. Yeah.
Wow. Where is the Brazilian chess
I
club?
think it's in Buenos Aires. Look at
Okay.
the knight. This knight are different compared to this knight. This is a modern knight, the current knight. This one is a 1916 knights.
Yeah, it is. They do look similar.
Except that this one is slimmer, this one is broader. You notice that?
Yeah, it's broader on the it's got a big belly.
Pawn, the modern one, the pawn are taller, but the older one, the pawn are shorter and smaller in size.
I like the difference. I think that what the modern one looks like it might be easier to play blitz with, like to move the pieces faster.
Almost the same. I think they still kept the weight. It's almost the same, the weight. The weightage is still the same. There's also Brazilian set is a Quantimarian set, which I showed you the other day. Remember? It's a gift from Chuck Grau. It's a personal gift from Chuck Grau. He knew that I just started the collection of Brazilian and Latin American set. That's why he gave me a surprise gift. So I was
That's a great surprise.
and I was very confused. I was very surprised that he gave me as a Christmas present in 2019
That's a great story.
the Quantum Marian set. One thing I love the Quantum Marian set is the wood. The black wood is ebony, Brazilian ebony, or the Philippines they call
Wow,
it the
that's
camagong,
great.
wood. Yeah.
Yeah, the Brazilian ebony tree is like a very nice wood. I read someplace that one Brazilian ebony tree goes for $1 million. Yeah, it's a very expensive and beautiful wood.
Actually, now even in Philippines, camagong wood are banned from harvesting. They're banned from
Yeah,
felling them or cutting them down to make chess pieces. So now they're preserving the camagong
wow.
wood. So are the ebony wood in India and Burma. You know, all these wood now
Hmm.
are coming to extinction. So they'll be coming to a stage whereby they will ban the wood from harvesting them or felling them.
Yeah,
For manufacturing purposes.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Those are precious pieces
yeah,
now. Yeah, they're very precious. I love them.
and the pieces are beautiful.
It's the beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
that.
That's why I got to thank Chuck Grau for his precious gift.
Yes, thank you, Chuck.
And the white pieces of wood are also
Beautiful.
very special. Very nice.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice. Yeah,
I really appreciate them. Which is come in handy and join my family of collections.
that's great. What are the white pieces made out of?
I
What?
think it's something like close to a Nara wood, but it's a darker side of white pieces. It doesn't look like maple wood to me. It could be a Nara wood or what. Imported from Philippines and they start to make it in Brazil. It's possible, yeah. Or
Yeah,
it could be their Amazon rainforest wood. Who knows? Yeah, yeah. Nobody can tell.
they look they look
It's
wild.
white and then there's no many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. Very nice.
Two more Brazilian historical monumental set whereby they use it for chess,
Okay.
interzonal chess tournament. The next one I'm going to show is the 1973 uh, Petropolis interzonal set of Brazil.
Very nice. So this is the 1973 interzonal.
Yeah, interzonal tournament set. Yeah, these are the monumental set.
Wow.
The nights are very different. It's musical nights. I call it the musical nights.
Is that because it has the bars on the face that looks like music
Yeah, look,
bars?
the nights. These are nights.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very interesting. Now, were these the exact sets that were played in the tournament, or are they reproduction?
These are the actual sets were produced for that tournament in year 1973, Petropolis Interzonal. It's a very rare chess pieces now. You are very difficult
Wow.
to sort about. Most collectors are actually looking for them, and it's very expensive. You're able to get them, worth a few
Wow.
$1,000s. Maybe more now. It's very rare now.
Wow.
Most sought after. Yeah,
That's beautiful.
these are the bishop.
The wood looks, even though it's the light pieces still look a little dark. So it's made of a very interesting wood. Did you come up with the name the musical night, or was
Actually, most of the collectors these musical nights was being coined by Mike John Lesinski, called it the musical nights. Yeah, Chess Bazaar also have actually produced a reproduction set of this also. Chess Bazaar, yeah, very nice.
that is
Okay,
very
then
nice.
I shall go on to another
Beautiful.
uh, Rio de Janeiro 1979 de Janeiro tournament set. Look, look, look at the chess storage box. It's a typical of a Brazilian crafting. Very nice. It's a very rare box.
Wow. It makes me want
Yeah,
to go to Brazil.
some of the collectors have been confused between the Rio de Janeiro sets and the Petropolis set. They always get confused between them. So the only way to identify them is the
Yeah.
cross and the queen. You know, the knights these knights are actually bigger and broader and not so refined as compared to the earlier sets which I've shown, which are more refined. These are a bit rough in the production.
Still very nice.
These are Rio de Janeiro in capital of Brazil.
And when I think of, I've never been there, but when I think of it, I can picture those famous pictures of the basilicas and the statues and the crosses. And it's very interesting that people would recognize the set from Rio de Janeiro with the cross on top, because the king doesn't look like it has the typical plus. The bottom is long and it looks very,
Yeah, very cathedral, more like a Catholic, a Catholic church of a cross, typical cross,
yeah.
right?
It's super interesting how the culture played an influence on how they made these pieces. I like that. Gorgeous sets, gorgeous pieces. I like it.
So I think it's time to close the subject on Brazil. I have to go to Argentina. We haven't talked about Argentina cassette.
Okay, before we leave Brazil, I want to ask, what is your favorite Brazilian chess set?
I don't have actually uh, any of my favorite sets. I don't actually classify it as favorites. Most of it are both of them. I should say they share the equal weights in their own proportion of value. Okay,
Yeah, let's do Argentina.
wait a moment. One of the iconic set of what they call the Argentina set is the magistral set. which I have also already sold. I only
Okay.
left without the towel. I have but it's stacked up with my storage inside my cabinet, which is quite difficult to remove them. Yeah. Anyway, I will show you the what they call. Because earlier on, I showed you the photograph of the Magistral, right? From my Facebook. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I will send the pictures to you. And right now, I'm going to show is the what they call the 1978 Argentina Olympico set. Yeah. This is the Olympiad set, 1978 Argentina Olympiad set. Yeah, yeah.
Olympic set. Very
The
nice.
23rd Olympiad, Chess Olympiad. They host in Argentina.
Wow. Beautiful. And I saw the picture of these with Lombardi was playing on
That's
it
right.
on this chess set when I saw the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Olympics. Very nice. Looks very simple. The what do you call it? The collar around the king looks very simple. Uh, and it has a nice design. Very nice. And the bottoms of them look like a cone almost.
Broad base, and then the base
Very
is very
nice.
heavy. And the cross, a broad collar. And the typical of Argentina design is a broad collar. They
Hmm.
have a very wide collar, right? You can see yeah, the king, the
Ah,
queen has a very wide collar. And the bishop also. That's the typical
okay.
features of the Argentina set. And also the knights are also very beautiful.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah. Very beautiful.
Even the rook.
Wow.
The in order to identify to classify as Argentina, what they call the 1978 23rd Chess Olympiad, the one of the main symbol is there's
Hmm.
a six cuts of the rook towel, at the crenation, the six crenation mark at the top of the rook. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the crenellations.
Or that one is not. That one is only in Campo, Argentina Campo set. Yeah. This is
Right.
the actual tournament Argentina 1978 Chess Olympiad. You can see the six carnation. I can show you the Campo set, which they only have
Wow.
only four cuts. In order to know the difference between this is a Campo Rook. It's also the same. Yeah, it's also the same, but you see the cut, four cuts versus six cuts. Yeah. So when you see a six cuts
Yeah.
of a rook, you know that this is an Olympiad
Wow.
standard Olympiad set. In order to distinguish the difference. Yeah, in order to know the difference.
That's very interesting. Thanks for teaching me.
This is a Campo set.
Wow.
Campo, we call it the Argentina Campo. It's almost the same as the 1978, the Olympico set, but except that the
Hmm.
actual Olympiad set are heavier, but these are slightly lighter, and the rooks are different shape, and also the knights are different. Yeah, that's why
Okay.
when you want to collect, you have to be careful. Some sellers, they can tell you that yeah, I
Yeah.
have an Olympico set. Then they start selling you and you don't know anything about it, and you will buy into the wrong hand. You see, this Campo only four cards. Compared to the actual Olympico set, you have six cards. Yeah. It's the same rope.
Wow. Very interesting. Okay. Nice.
It's a Zenzi set. Okay? They call it this one is in the early 60s or 50s. This is a Zenzi set from Argentina. Zenzi. They call it the Zenzi. Casa Zenzi, Ajirat
Very nice.
Casa Zenzi. This is called a token bucktooth night set. You know, look at bucktooth.
Okay, yeah, you can see the teeth. Very nice.
Rabbit tooth night set. Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. And you look at the king of the cross is different, right?
Yeah, it definitely looks different. Yeah. And it also looks like it comes
Yeah.
down like uh,
This
a
one is
cone like the other one.
this one is a 3.75 inches tall sets. 3.75. Yeah.
These pieces look shiny. Is that part of the lacquer or did you add a wax to it?
There is a layer of lacquer over it on the white pieces. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
They have
Yeah.
they have actually matured to a toffee color of white wood pieces. Then the black pieces are actually they're
Yeah.
painted on blacks. You know, they ebonize them and then you put a layer of lacquer over it. The black pieces. I show you the black pieces.
Yeah, so they're just ebonized.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the black pieces. They actually have a layer of lacquer over them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see the shine. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. The rope. Yeah. This is the last set I'm going to show is the Algera Earth. Which is
Okay.
it's quite a new set. Currently it's still under production in
Okay.
Argentina. This is a king.
Very nice. And how
Yeah.
tall is that king?
This is about 4 inches tall.
Okay. Very nice.
The queen.
Okay. The queen has these on the crown of the queen. It looks very like I don't know how to describe it. Very pointy.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. Ooh, look at that bishop. Sleek. And the knight is very nice. And what year is this?
These are currently in production, which is year 2000 onwards.
Okay.
It's under production. Yeah. Still, the production is ongoing and still selling in the market in Argentina.
Very nice. I like that. It looks
You look
new.
at the wood of the brown pieces. Very rare
Oh,
brown wood, very nice. With the grain on, you know.
very nice.
Yeah.
The felt they used looks thick on the bottom. Looks like a nice
Yeah.
piece of felt they put on it.
Yeah. It's look like a billiard cloth. Yeah.
I know when I got chess pieces recently that came in, I was disappointed because the felt was very thin. It was like a very cheap felt they used. I couldn't believe it. But those, yeah.
And look at the knight is different, right? The knight compared to the other Argentina knights.
I don't see teeth on that knight. I see like an open mouth. No buck teeth on
Yeah.
that knight.
Yeah. And it came in with a very beautiful storage box.
Oh, even the box has the nice felt on it too.
Yeah. It's a very big box.
That's cool.
And it have also a dedicated chessboard. Very nice
Wow.
chessboard. Yeah.
Yes, a nice set.
Yeah. This is considered one of the prestigious sets that they are introducing in Argentina right now.
Wow.
Yeah. They're selling close to about $780 to $900 US.
Wow.
a set.
And where
Yeah,
did you get that off of eBay?
yeah.
I just want to say thank you for your time and for showing us your chess sets. It was very nice of you. And congratulations. We saw on the photography contest, you won the most brilliant Staunton night. I wanted to ask you, that big black horse, is that that you had in the background of your chess nights? Was that like a Photoshop, or is that a statue
No,
that you
no,
have?
that's the actual. That's the actual. Wait, wait. I go and get it and show it to you. It's
Really?
actually
Okay.
a ceramic knight. It's a ceramic knight. I got it as a wedding gift about 40 years ago.
Really? What a great wedding gift.
Yeah, it's a it's a wedding gift from my brother-in-law. I show you the knight.
Okay. Oh, very nice. Yeah. When you were carrying it over, it looks smaller, and then when you had it in the picture, it looked enormous. Very nice. I like it. That was a good addition to your photograph.
Yeah, I think it could
I think
be
everybody liked it.
I think it could be the lighting issues, in the morning, where the sun
Yeah, yeah.
come in from the window and you start to take
Uh-huh.
it early in the morning. It looks very different. Then we cast a
Yeah,
shadow and cast a light onto the nights are different.
yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Uh, so you have a magnificent chess collection, and I'm so happy that you shared even a small portion of it. Some of these countries from Latin America is very, very nice of you to share the chess sets. How many chess sets do you have in total?
I think close to about 600.
Wow, that's probably the most extensive chess collection that I've ever heard of. Thank you so much for joining us. If I'm ever in Singapore, I'll message you and we'll meet up for a game of chess.
Okay, ciao. Thank you.